Hi guys, Kara here, Cosplay Creations, co-founder, co-creator. It has not been the most productive week in our household this week. Uh, Not feeling the greatest, I'm sure you guys can tell. I'm normally much perkier and more Harley looking. So, I attempted to do some stuff this week. Didn't really happen. Like I said, not really feeling that great. Exhausted, quite frankly. I have about 3 weeks. Okay, alright, so I'm psyching myself. I have 4 weeks until Salt Lake Comic Con. So I have been stressing out about my costumes. My Harley is still not finished. I keep trying to work on the weapons and it hasn't really finished anything yet. Like, I did get my Nerf gun primered. I have the first layer of paint done. I have the black gun. It actually looks really awesome. I showed you guys last week. It was like the zombie green and whatever. See, this is this thing after it's black. Like, no, I'm not going to leave it like this, obviously. There's going to be actual fabric here as well as here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch it, not look at it. Okay, so here and here, there's actually going to be fabric. We're going to add red and possibly silver dry brushing and such to it to give it some, you know, that special Harley feel that we all know and love. I also have my bat that I started working on. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to let me take my bat in, so I'm kind of doing this as a maybe they'll not notice me walking in with it type thing. Maybe. Okay, so here's my bat. I still haven't finished it. Obviously, we're going to add some fabric wrapping here. It's going to be the same fabric that's on the gun. We're going to sandpaper it and make it look nice and worn in. I'm also adding a strappy thing here. I'm probably being like silver, and I'm actually going to sew little plastic spikes onto it. I mean, I'll have to file off the edge of the spikes so that way they're not actually as dangerous, I guess. This is Harley, people. You cannot expect me to have a weapon for Harley that isn't slightly, possibly dangerous, okay? The only reason I'm concerned about the bat is because, as much as I love this bat, because it has some actual weight to it. Because I'm the type of person, if it's not heavy, I'm going to forget I have it, and I'm going to set it down somewhere and forget about it altogether. So, those of you who have seen my mallet, or have even had the opportunity to pick up my mallet, no, my mallet weighs about 20 pounds, or close to. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're carrying it around in 6-inch heels for 8 hours a day, multiple days an hour, it adds up, trust me. Like, I had a bruise on my shoulder last Halloween that took, like, a month to fully heal after carrying this thing around for 3 days. And it was my old version, which was lighter than the new one. But anyway, so, not quite finished yet. Like I said, I need to add the wrapping, I need to add my little spikes. Hopefully they'll let me take it in. Technically, it's a type of rubber. I mean, okay, it's polypropylene is what it is. It's like super high compacted rubber plastic stuff. So it's like super solid. According to Amazon, this thing weighs less than 3 pounds. They said lightweight. That's lightweight, right? I feel that should count as lightweight because, like I said, my mallet's like 20 pounds. So in comparison to weapons I could be bringing, totally lightweight. Sorry, go on a tangent, stuff like that. Anyway, with the gun, I have darts somewhere. We're really bad at losing Nerf darts in this house. They're white and orange right now. We are going to paint them black and red, probably with diamonds, and a little smiley face on the end. That way, you know, when I fling darts across the con, they'll know it came from Harley, because, you know, who else is going to have black and red diamond darts with smiley faces? No one, ever. Okay, anyway, I'm completely off topic today. I'm sorry, I'm not focusing well. For those of you who didn't see it, didn't catch it, don't remember, whatever, don't forget, we have the nerdy Christmas ornament stuff. Sorry, told you guys my brain is not functioning at high capacity today. So we have the Sailor Moon one, and we have the Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, oh, this way. This way. Ah! Sorry, everything's backwards in the camera, guys. It takes me a minute to figure out what I'm doing. So, again. Yay! I know, there's mountains in both of them, makes them super awesome. Anyway, these will be going up for pre-order. Pre-order, guys. You're not getting these as soon as you order them. They're going up for pre-order on the 20th of September. That is right before I go to Salt Lake. I want to make sure that you guys have that entire weekend to get them. I will be passing out a ton of business cards that weekend, so just a heads up. Those of you who do follow me on the regular will have about a week. No, I'm lying to you. You'll have about 4 days. You'll have about 4 days to get your orders in before SLCC happens, and I pass out at least 1,000 business cards. I specially printed up 1,000 business cards to pass out. So keep in mind, all right, there's something like 130,000 people that go to this con. I'm passing out 1,000 cards to the biggest nerds I can find. So if you want these ornaments, remember, they're coming out in limited quantities. We're talking, unless there is a big boom and the pre-order is just gone before we start sending them out, there will be no more, in theory, no more than 20 of each of these ornaments. That's it, guys. That's it. Because each one of those takes me about 2 to 3 hours of work. So you're actually getting a really good deal on this, considering the amount of time it takes me to paint them. So you're looking at $25 a piece, 20 total being sold, okay? And like I said, if in the event that we have a bigger boom than I'm expecting, I might be convinced to add another 10, maybe 15 to that order total. However, odds of that happening, very, very slim, okay? Very, very slim. So 20 of these things. So if you want them and you want to get to them before the boom happens, after the con, and people actually know we exist, you have about 4 days to order them. Now, pre-order starts on the 20th of September. We will be sending out the first wave of them, I guess. The pre-orders should be finished and be sent out starting October 20th, okay? In theory, you should have these no later than the week of or the week after Halloween. So you have plenty of time to ship them if they're a gift. You have plenty of time to actually have them on your tree for the entirety of the holiday season. I know a lot of people put up their Christmas tree, at least those who don't use real trees, tend to put up their Christmas tree for Thanksgiving. In my house, we tend to do it like a week and a half before Thanksgiving because we get a little overexcited about Christmas. So they're lucky if we don't have our tree up by Halloween. It's just the way we are around here. Especially because we do start the Christmas stuff here so much earlier. Now, I haven't really accomplished a whole lot this week. I think I said this a little while ago. I got my bat painted. And my gun almost. I got base coat done on my gun. So that's about the extent of my painting solution. So yeah, it's been a hectic week, guys. I say this and it's a lie, because really I spent my week napping and playing Dragon Age 2. So yes, video games got the better of me this week. I'm sorry. Not like it's never happened to any of you. Okay, now, I did say that I was going to try and get a copy, or the first set of the resin ornaments done. There was a minor issue with that. I did get them done. Don't glare at the screen right now. I did. Okay, look. These are the clays. These are the originals. Actually, that one's really dirty. So there we go. Okay, I didn't put enough of the release in the mold when I did the resin, and I don't think I mixed the resin quite properly. So I don't think I put enough hardener in it. So these are what they should have looked like solid, awesome. These are what they came out looking like. Now keep in mind, like, I haven't cleaned this one up at all because it's like again, I don't think I put enough hardener in the resin, so I'm gonna try that again. Luna kind of came out the same way. She keeps bending. Now we are gonna have 2 of the cats. Okay, look, check out the little moon. Whoa. Moons are a pain in the ass, in case y'all are wondering. Alright, we are going to be selling Luna in a set, because we're going to do the purple one for Luna, we're going to do a white one for Artemis. They will be semi-transparent. These are kind of messed up because, like I said, I didn't put enough release, so this part kind of got stuck to the mold a little bit. So, we will be selling these as a set. It'll be... Sorry, my brain just went... 1 for $15 or 2 for $20. That way, you know, you have the option of getting the set of them, his and her Luna and Artemis ornaments. So cute. Anyway, with these ones, the string will go through the moon. I mean, we're going to do it with like a fishing line. That way you won't really see it, so it won't be an issue, but that's where that's going through. We did leave a little hole. I don't think you can really see it, but there's a little hole right here in... Oh, it didn't go all the way through on this one. I can poke it through. Not a problem, guys. Like, seriously. Look, I've got a pen right here. Look! See? There we go. Now there's a hole. Okay, so Oogie Boogie does have a hole, and he will go through. Now, with Oogie Boogie, we are also doing a 0, okay? I was going to show you guys a silhouette that I was going to be working with, but apparently when my computer updated to Windows 10, it shut down my Photoshop, and I hadn't saved it. And I lost the paper it was printed on. So, I will be finding that again and reworking that up. But we will be doing the same thing with Oogie Boogie as we were doing with the Luna and Artemis. 15 apiece or 20 for the Oogie Boogie with the 0. Okay, that way you have your Nightmare Before Christmas set, you have your Sailor Moon set. We also have the Horde and the Alliance, which we'll be doing the same thing with 15 for 1 or 20 for 2. Because once, hopefully I'll figure out what went wrong with the resin on these ones. But we do have the molds done. See? Oh, upside down. We did get the molds done. Like I said, it's been a non-productive week at all. I tried to be productive this morning because I like having new things to show you guys. I attempted to make spats. I don't know if you guys know what these are. They're like steampunk legging things for boots. They're absolutely adorable. I love them. And I am really, really bad at this, apparently, because these... It looks like I made a castle, is what it looks like. Like, it's very, very depressing on so many levels. Like, I have a castle made out of fabric. My little middle piece doesn't want to stay up. Okay, we'll do it upside down. So you can see my upside down castle. See my castle? It didn't work out the way I was hoping. So, back to the drawing board on those. Once I figure those out, it'll be great, because I am doing a Harley Steampunk next year. So we will have the red and black with... I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do diamond or gear buttons. But either way, they're going to be fantastic. I can't wait to work on them once I figure out how the hell to do this. So, now that I've wasted all this fabric, and yeah, 2 hours of my life. So, working on spats, trying to work on spats, failing, miserably working on spats. Okay, so we have the resin ornaments again. I'm going to try again, maybe add a little extra hardener just to make sure, because I want these things to be solid, guys. I mean... It's not an expensive material, but at the same time, it should not be doing this. I've never known resin to do this. It's supposed to be like a rock when it's done, so I think I just didn't add enough hardener. So, once I get these done, I plan, no promises, I plan on having at least Luna and Artemis, Oogie and 0, and the Horde and the Alliance ready and up for sale for pre-sale, the pre-order, just like the other ones, the same day. These ones are a little bit easier to do. Like I said, once I get the mold done, once I get the original workup done, they're not as bad, which is why they're cheaper, or quite a bit cheaper, actually. And these are easier to buy in bulk. If you have kids that love Sailor Moon, or, you know, you just want to have them as ornaments, or not necessarily ornaments, just decoration. I know when I was a kid, kind of dorky, but I always had Christmas lights strung in my room. Always. Like, all year long for like 5 years. Always had Christmas lights. And I used to take stupid things like ornaments that I absolutely loved, and I'd hang them from them, and that would be part of my decor. Because stuff like this, light shines through really well. So if you were to put it on a string of lights, it would shine through, and you would have that really pretty purple, which is fantastic. But because of how much cheaper these are than those, it's easier to buy these for kids as decorations for their room, or adults. I don't judge. Like, you guys should see my room. There's like plushies everywhere. Point being, if you do want to buy these in bulk, like say you have 12 kids and all of them want a set of Luna and Artemis ornaments, and you can't afford, you know, talk to us. We do a bulk discount in the event that you are buying a lot of like the same type of product. So talk to us. I can't guarantee a lot because we do try and keep our prices low as it is, but send us a message, let us know that, you know, you need 30 of these, and we will see what we can do to help you out, okay? That's pretty much all I've got today, guys. I honestly have not accomplished much. I've spent most of today talking about shit I talked about last week. Keep in mind, the poll is still up for the Halloween costume basket thing that starts on the 1st of September. No. Starts on the 1st of October. Sorry. My brain kind of blanked there. 1st of September, we're taking down the poll. So you have about 5 more days. Wow, my birthday's in 4 days. That's depressing. Okay, so you have about 6 more days till 1st. When I get back on the 1st from my birthday party, we'll be taking that down. So, make sure you vote. Make sure you get it out there. I will be spending most of next month working on stuff for the Halloween basket. So that's what you guys have to look forward to next month is sneak peeks on what's coming up with that. I am hoping to have something fairly spectacular. Hopefully I'll finish Dragon Age by then and I can focus again. This is why I stopped playing video games for a long time, because I don't have the focus to do multiple things at once. But I've already taken up way more of your time than I wanted to today. So, again, Christmas ornaments next month. Vote for your costume that you want to see for the basket, for the giveaway. Painting. See, look, it's even hanging on my wall. It's going to be a very bare spot. I'm going to have to do a new painting. I'm hoping by the end of the month I will have the prints up for said painting. I guess that's it, guys. Go, be free, cosplay, play video games, take a nap. I kind of really want to take a nap. Bye, guys.